Hello everyone, my name is Geeta and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, What do they fantasize about you? But before I get started, I just would like to say really quickly that if you like this video and you would like for me to make more of them, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you really enjoyed it. Also, if you would like to get a private reading, I have plenty of affordable options in the video description box below. Also, in the video description box is where you'll find your timestamps. So this is going to be option number 1 with the Devil, option number 2 with the Lovers, option number 3 with the Star, and option number 4 with the Magician. So you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time, but either way, let's go ahead and get started and let's find out what they fantasize about you. Alright, so here we have the dice. First, dice number 1, or here are the cards. Sorry, I'm not saying it right. Here we have the cards for dice number 1 with the Devil. All right, let's go ahead and find out what they fantasize about you. So we have Light Bulb. We have the King of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Sun. We have the Five of Swords. Wait, is that the Swords? Yeah, in the reverse. We have the Four of Wands. We have Compass. And then we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Cups. We have Celtic Knot. We have the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So what do they fantasize about you? It's like they have some kind of idea. They're trying to think logically about the situation. They have all of these different ideas. I feel like they have multiple fantasies about you. They have a lot of things that they would like to try. Some of the things I feel like they're not things that they've ever done with anyone else. I feel like that they don't feel like there's anybody else who's been very open with doing anything with them before. Like they feel like that they will be able to open up and they will be able to fulfill like interesting like sexual desires or curiosities. This person's seems like they're very curious about trying new things. Doesn't mean that they'll necessarily like all of those things, but they really are open to trying new things. They imagine that, if anything that you tried, with the Five of Swords in the reverse, that you would recover with it, because the Four of Wands is and you would cooperate. I feel like he feels like you'd make a really good team, so you'd make a really good pair when it comes to having sex. He imagines you being, or she, I guess, even though most of the people are female, but they imagine you being very compatible with them sexually. I mean, the Sun here, it actually says yes. Energy, power, climax is one of the words being used. Okay, fulfilled. They feel definitely they would be fulfilled with you. This is divine masculine. I imagine him like, it's like when I'm seeing this, I'm seeing him like ripping off your clothes and just like being like, he feels like he can communicate with you. He likes, there's like all this exploring that he wants to do. He just imagines exploring your body everywhere. He doesn't seem to have a clear-cut like plan though, or anything like that. He doesn't have a plan. I mean, but he's open to things like this. I feel like he or she is open to all sorts of different playing. They want to try everything. This person doesn't feel like somebody who's had a lot of sexual experiences, at least for some of you. It feels like both of you have it, and like this is kind of a new thing for you. And so you don't even know what you really like because you never tried any of it. They'd be willing to like they don't have a plan for it, but they'd be willing to possibly, there's some that would possibly be willing to do a threesome Not all of them, though. There's only, I think that's only a small amount. They're really into like pleasuring you to make sure that you're pleasured first. They seem like they kind of get off on it, on your climax. I'm under the impression this person is probably really good at it. Like they would be gentle with, like, they would be too rough in the downtown area. Celtic knot is also, it says unconditional love, divine union, eternal love, love of a lifetime. So this would be like, they would definitely feel this really strong, like, connection with you. Like I keep seeing them like loves your back, very attracted to your back and touching your skin, like caressing your skin. He fantasizes about massaging you. He's very attracted to your neck. And some of you, they even fantasize about having a baby with you and getting you pregnant and having a baby with you. It's hard to tell in the artwork, but she's actually pregnant in this picture. And they fantasize, they like have all these weird little fantasies, but they also fantasize about protecting you and standing up for you. They have some weird fantasy where it's like they're thinking about, oh, if she was pregnant with my baby or something, or she was with me, I wouldn't let anybody ever hurt her or anything. I would fight anyone. They feel very protective of you. The Four of Wands is like, this could be like a twin flame thing. Also, they fantasize about, giving oral pleasure. I'm seeing a lot of them just like really wanting to touch and caress your skin. See if there's anything else I see. He's really attracted to the top part of your bottom. He really, if it's not yours, because he hasn't seen yours yet, maybe it's more like he's generally attracted to this part of the bottom. He's attracted to like backs, like, and the upper part of the bottom. He loves necks. He imagines that yours, see, like it's here too and here. He imagines that yours is like adorable. He imagines these dimples. I don't know if you actually have dimples, but he imagines them. Like some kind of dimples or something being there. Also, he or she imagines doing it in public as well. This person is kind of all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. They have a lot of fantasies. Again, I mean, we have a light bulb here, so they're always coming up with new ideas of things they could be doing with you. Anyways, that's all I have for dice number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to dice number 2. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone. Dice number 2 with the Lovers, and let's go ahead and find out what they're fantasizing about you. Fantasizing. Sorry, I guess words are not working for me today. So please excuse me. So we have Mask. We have Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. We have Diamond Ring. We have the Three of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. We also have Ship. And we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse and Strength. We also have Magnet, Tower, and the Five of Wands in the reverse. This is interesting. I'm picking up a few interesting things that I don't normally. This person, I just would like to say right off the bat, I'm not sure if this person's ever been deceptive with you, but what I'm getting out of this is that this person, if they made a mistake or something like that, they would want to tell you about it. Like, they would tell you that. I feel like they would own it, you know? But I just want to get that out of the way and say that before I forget. I'm getting interesting things with Mask. This is kind of funny. I actually see this person, this is actually the first time I ever got this, but I see this person wanting to do like role playing, like sexual role playing. They'd want to do role playing where you would be the person who is like, they would be like worshiping you and stuff like that. And then and also maybe like rescuing damsel things. Like you're a queen or something that to be worshipped. And then this person fantasizes about proposing to you. They fantasize about they fantasize about the wedding and everything, and then the after part. And being happy with you. That's how they imagine it. They imagine just being with you and that you both would just be like in bliss. This person would try to be careful about making any mistakes. This person is really on about mistakes. Like, if I make a mistake and fixing it and admit it and like owning it, which it keeps coming up. That's why I'm mentioning it. They also fantasize about taking you on vacations. They fantasize about your honeymoon too. That's another part of it. This person is not someone who's afraid to own anything that they've done wrong. They fantasize about like taking you on vacation, taking you overseas, taking you to go see amazing, beautiful, exotic places. They imagine you to be like magnets. They have a very strong longing and desire for you. They feel like magnetic attraction, you know? They yearn for you. And with the Tower and the Five of Wands, like I'm picking up some jealousy. I don't feel like they would be jealous but not overreact. They do imagine, you know, defending you. Like they would not want to share you with anyone else. I want to see this one. This person does have a hard time with some negative thinking though. I just like to say. Just so you're aware. He has a difficulty, or at least the he part of the males. If you're asking about a male, would have a difficulty with some self-esteem issues. But they imagine doing all sorts of things that would make you love them. Doing things to make you, like showing you how much they care about you. This person has, like, really values you. Also, if for the females, he really is really attracted to your breasts. He would love to caress them, actually. He is afraid that somebody, because of his low self-worth, he is afraid of somebody being able to take you. He does get that. So he tries to do other things to compensate for it. Anyways, that's all I have for dice number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to dice number 3. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 3 with the star. Or not stone. Dice. I gotta get used to saying dice when I'm using dice. Alright. So we have stepping stones, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the King of Swords, we have yarn, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Three of Swords in the reverse, we have Head of the Pack and Stalemate, Temperance in the reverse, and the Ace of Cups, we have Dolphins, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Page of Wands. Alright, so what are they fantasizing about you? Oh boy. So for number 1, he's trying to tell me something. Hang on. I feel like they might, for at least the first fantasy, they might try to baby step their way into it. Okay. But this person really wants to be tied up. Or they want to tie you up. I'm feeling like most of you, they want to be tied up. They want to be tied up and they want you to pleasure them. And do things with them. Now, they're willing for some things to be a little outrageous, like maybe pouring candle wax on them. Just whatever your imagination, wherever it takes you, this person wants you to do weird things to them while they're being tied up. Whatever you imagine doing. I feel like this person is somebody, I feel like they probably are in a leadership role. Or they very well could be with the King of Pentacles, someone who's wealthy and successful. But they fantasize about maybe walking in on you while you're changing or something, and something coming like, oh, excuse me. And then they see you, and then things go from there. That's another fantasy that they have. Also, they fantasize about somebody walking in on you. I'm under the impression that they feel like your entire body, like you're just so beautiful. They would love just to see you in all your glory. Naked. However, they're like, but you trying to be not modest, so you're like trying to cover yourself up. Oh. And with the temperance in the reverse, I was like, what is this trying to say? Is it trying to say that that they're over compromising, or with the Ace of Cups, or if they're refusing the compromise? And then I have this card. That's why you have an extra card here, and this says refusing the compromise down here on stalemate. So what I'm feeling like is this person's refusing to compromise, especially about how they feel about you emotionally. Okay, they want to be the main person in your life. They don't want there to be a third party. So I feel like there's some of you maybe who are in a situation where you might be with somebody else, or there's some kind of third party thing going on, but they want to be number one, okay, with the head of the pack. This person also has a very strong drive, and they will stop at nothing to be successful, and so they could provide. This person definitely wants to provide. They want you to have a very abundant life together. This person does have very strong feelings. I feel like they're having flowing love, like love coming for you. And they really feel like you're the kind of person who would be like very fun. You'd be like they find you to be funny and playful. Okay. They think that you're really good at communication. You know, they feel like that you would have a very nice sense of harmony and peace together. The Knight of Cups, I do want to give you a proposal of love, but again, it's like it's a little bit of the voyeurism thing going on here. They walk up and you're like, oh, you're doing something, and they're kind of spying out, or they're seeing you, and not like spying, but they happen to come across you when you're doing something. Like how this girl she's bathing in a river. Oh, here I am, this handsome dude on a horse. Oh, I'm a naked girl in a river. They imagine like also like you being kind of like a damsel, you know, and then them seducing you. Anyways, that's all I have for dice number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to dice number 4. Alright, so here we have the cards for dice number 4 with the Magician, and let's find out what they fantasize about you. So we have Lion. We have the King of Wands, we have the Three of Cups, we have Snowflake, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Butterfly, Three of Swords, Strength, Milky Way, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Alright, so what does this person fantasize about you? This person imagines like being very devoted to you, if that makes sense. This person's very heart-centered, it seems. This person is very protective of you. They find you to be like perfect. Like to them, in their mind, you're perfect. But also you're kind of like, they imagine you as fragile. They want to handle you very carefully. They find you to be unique and exquisite, like this snowflake is. They don't think that anybody else is like you. I lost internet, so sorry, the music stopped. The internet's been messed up lately. Hopefully it'll be improved soon because I'm about to upload this video. They find you to be this like amazing. They would just, what is the, let me read the rest of this. I don't know if you have had a problem in the past with the Three of Swords, but they feel like that you've helped to bring like a metamorphosis or some kind of transformation within them. Evolution of the soul. Embrace change. Metamorphosis. Time. Be open. For some of you, I'm picking up that the person might be into your feet. Might have a bit of a foot fetish. I feel like they like you to be wearing heels too. Not saying that heels are all that comfortable, but they like the way it looks. For some of you, I'm feeling like you have like really long legs and they're really attracted to your legs. This person is in love with you. Publicity. You or them, or both of you, could be like in the spotlight. You could be famous, or internet famous at least. Like maybe they're a YouTuber and you're a YouTuber or something like that, or Instagrammer or something like that. It's talking about your relationship a lot. It's not telling me as much about the fantasies. I feel like they want to communicate with you about it, but I feel like it's saying that they love that you both do, like you're both that way. Like you both have something going on for you, if that makes sense. Not all of you are going to be like, I'm famous, but for those of you who aren't famous, I feel like that they look at your social media and they fantasize about you. I'm trying to pick up more about the fantasy. Yeah, they want to protect. They want to be like a source of safety, like a home, but like a shelter. They want to shelter you. You're like being like this lion over you. I feel like this person would be very affectionate to you no matter where you are. You and this person could be very into oral with each other. I also can see some of you sneaking off to the bathroom while at parties or something like that and doing things together. enjoying the risk of getting caught. But also this person fantasizes about just spending the entire night making love to you. They fantasize about serenading you. Some of you that are into singing, that they might be musicians or of some sort. They imagine playing an instrument or singing to you, or both. Some of them, I see that they imagine you playing an instrument or they playing an instrument, one or the other, like one of them playing an instrument and then the other singing. They imagine you being able to come together. They fantasize about going on lavish kind of vacations. It's very interesting. It's not telling me too much of the fantasy thing so much. It's telling me more about your relationship. So you'll have to excuse me. I'm trying to see any and I'm just not. Again, I mean, with this right here, it's trying to tell me that they fantasize about doing it in places where you might get caught. I'm looking. They do imagine pleasuring you from behind. Orally. Alright. Well, sorry I couldn't get a little bit more out of that. It didn't get as good as the other three, so I apologize. Anyways, that's all I have for dice number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.